Today on The Real.
Don't go. We love you. We're sending off guest host Remy Ma in style.
I block people for a living.
And
on Girl Chat, the best thing about being broke.
Yeah. You broke and you hungry, that is not fun, okay? Then, are people biased about your hair?
You know, I got hair like God up under here. You know, it's that strong hair.
Plus, we love him in This Is Us. We've got Chris Sullivan.
I know TV is supposed to add 10 pounds, but you look different.
Something on television is a lie?
The Real. Chat.
I am.
Always.
Yes,
Preparada. Okay. Our guest co-host today is the star of Love and Hip Hop New York and one of the flyest ladies you'll ever meet.
Yes.
Please say what's up to Remy Ma. You look so fly today.
You do.
I love you. I'm here for the whole look.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm actually feeling great. I'm here with some great ladies. Y'all giving me great vibes all week. Now, Remy, Sunday is going to be a big day for you because you are nominated for the Grammys, 2 of them. We are so proud of you.
Yes. So major.
How does it feel to be nominated for 2?
It's amazing. Like, I've said it since I found out about the nomination, just to be picked out of this whole, you know, plethora of artists that go so hard all year, for them to say, you know, out of everyone, we handpick you because we feel like you should be recognized. It's a win in itself. Whether I think I'm the first one.
Absolutely. It's true.
Now, what we really want to know is, what are you going to wear? You haven't picked out?
Well, about
Everything.
that.
Details.
Right after I finished screaming, like, oh my God, we're nominated, I was like, so, let's start working on what I'm wearing.
Yes.
So I have one dress by this amazing designer, Karen Sabag. It has over 8,000 Swarovski crystals, about 10,000 fresh water pearls on it. The dress is amazing.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, of course it's heavy, but who cares? Who cares?
Okay.
What actually made me happy, I'm actually still getting alterations on it, because the last time I tried it on, it was still a little too big. I was like, what?
Oh,
we had to take it in. I love this dress.
Great feeling.
Yes,
We always
it's like that feeling.
So I have that dress, and just in case, because I always, you know, prepare for the worst, just in case.
Yes.
I have another dress that's made by a friend of mine. He does, like, a lot of my personal tailoring and dresses, and he's D. Anthony. And I said, babe, if they ask me what dress am I wearing, like, what do I tell them? What's the name of it? He's like, well, Vindictive, for now. I'm like, I don't get it. He was like, well, when I made the name of my company, I was feeling a little vindictive, but I'm over it now. So I'm like, all right, so
you're here for it.
So I'm just going to tell them I'm wearing Vindictive for now. 2 months, the label might change. I don't know. I'm not sure. But both dresses are equally amazing. And, you know, even if I don't wear the second dress on the red carpet, I'm going to wear it to an after party.
Yeah, what color is the second dress?
They're both the same colors. They're both like a silvery white thing going on.
Ooh.
You know, it goes good with my melanin and all that.
I love it.
I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
Yes, it sounds... well, the thing is, you come out with so much steez. Like, you really could not look bad in anything. So I know it's going to be lit.
And I know your shoes...
Yes.
Your shoes are gonna be amazing.
You know, shoes.
Always have awesome
honestly,
shoes
I
on.
picked the shoes before I picked the dress.
Yeah, you come out. We should have had a shoe cam for your shoes. They were amazing all week.
I love shoes. I have this thing. I have a room, literally. You know the room in your house that's supposed to be the master bedroom?
Yeah.
That's my shoe closet. Like, I literally have one side is shoes and one side is sneakers. Like, I am addicted to footwear. It's really bad.
I love
Shoe
it.
fanatic.
Oh, wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Make some room.
Hey, girl, I gotta be a girl.
Well, speaking of figuring out your look, if you're thinking of wearing your hair natural, you may want to listen to this. A new study reveals that women who decide to embrace their natural hair really can face bias. Yeah, the Perception Institute conducted a good hair study, which showed photos of black women with both natural and smooth hair. Now, the study found that a majority of people, regardless of race and gender, held some bias towards women of color based on their hair. The strongest bias of natural hair came from white women, who said that it was less sexy and less attractive. However, white women who were around naturalistas came off as less biased. Ladies, what do you think of this study? This is really interesting.
This is gross.
It is interesting.
I mean, like, but are we really talking about this?
No, it's
your
true.
opinion on someone's hair, especially when it's what God put on your head?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it grows straight out of their scalp.
No, but
you know, I
unfortunately,
personally
it's true.
think that everyone should have at least 50 different wigs like myself. So this way, depending on what type of people you're going to be around, you know, oh, I'm going to be around my naturalistas, let me pull out my yaki straight. Oh, I'm going to be around the little people that's offended by my hair, let me go with that little
But
Dubai.
how nuts is that somebody would even be
because people-
offended by your hair?
People are like that. People feel like, you know, oh my God, you know, he has dreadlocks. It must be something wrong about him. Oh my God, she has this afro thing going on. What's that thing about? But there's nothing you can do. This is the hair that God put to grow out of my head.
Right.
Who are you to tell me that it's not sexy enough for you?
How do you feel?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, see,
Actually,
I personally am going through this, and I went through it.
What do you mean?
On Sister Sister, my sister and I started out with naturally curly hair for like the first 3 seasons, and I didn't realize anything was wrong with my hair until I got older.
Because there wasn't anything
There was nothing wrong with it.
Right?
It was
right?
bomb. It
I
was
know.
gorgeous.
But in the business, if I'm honest, after you get, well, after I passed a certain age, curly hair was just cute. It wasn't sexy. And then, oh, and see, there goes my curly-headed boy. But then, so when I would do photo shoots, movies, or commercials, you guys, literally, the hairstylists wouldn't know what to do with it. Some hairstylists were even afraid to put their fingers in my head.
What?
I know, and so you can imagine growing up as, you know, a young woman coming into her own, feeling that, and it somewhat gives you, you know, low self-esteem. So for a while, my sister and I wore our hair straight because we thought, you know, it was
And how much
sexier.
damage did your hair
And that's
get?
the reason why, you guys,
Protective styling.
Yes, I'm not afraid to say it. I wear lots of wigs because I have learned that when you straighten it too much, your hair actually gets damaged. And the one thing that I love about having natural curly hair is that I can wear it straight, I can wear it curly. There's so many different styles, but when I wear it straight, it's because I want to wear it straight.
Right.
It's not because someone says, "Oh,
That
you
looks
look
better."
you look
Yeah, it's
sexier
just
that
that
way."
you choose to you know, try various different styles, but it's
Yeah.
not because somebody said it doesn't look good.
Well, when I worked in corporate America, when I first started, I used to wear my hair natural. I would just, you know, I wasn't into wigs and weaves and stuff like that. And you're right, Tamara. White women around me would want to put their fingers in my hair because my hair, you know, I got hair like God up under here. You know, it's that strong hair.
She was saying they didn't want to because they were afraid of
Yes, they were
selling it.
afraid.
You're saying
There
they
are
wanted
people.
to.
They were interested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and it was like, oh, you know, it's like invading your personal space.
Yeah.
So that made me go, am I different? You know, and they would treat me a little different because you have to realize I had to study up on my hair. And what I realized is that back in the 70s, you know, when you wore an afro, that looked like it was power, you know, and like you were rebellious. And so some of that kind of teetered off into that type of thinking when I was working in corporate America. But once people got to know me, I mean, this study is very, very interesting because once the women really got to know me, they didn't look at my hair. That's just Lottie and her hair.
I'm
you
not
know?
my hair.
Yeah, I am
my
not
hair.
my hair. But
I love that. I am not.
it's interesting today because now it's like we wear this as protective because we're under these lights so much. And we travel, we have stresses, all kind of stuff. You got heat. You have to, I want to keep my hair.
Me
so like on
too.
the weekends, I take this off and I'm like, hey, I'm natural, Lonnie. And it feels really good and free and nothing is wrong with it. We just got to get over hair with black women. Leave us alone.
I have such a hard time though. Like I feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie.
About what?
about the idea that someone would come up to you and be like, oh, can I go in your hair? That's so interesting.
Because they don't have it.
How come you never do that to them? You don't have their hair?
Because it's different with blacks.
Do you understand?
We not like that.
Right.
We've never been. We've been more sensitive. We've been sensitive since we've been slaves, okay?
But do you understand
that's just the way we are.
Would you ever, you obviously didn't have bone straight hair growing up. Did you ever walk up to a white woman and be like, can I put my hands in there?
No.
Can I touch it?
There was actually a girl who used to sit behind me in junior high, and she literally would touch my curls and go boing, boing, boing. And I would turn around like, what? Why are you doing that? And she would say, it's just so interesting. I've never seen anything like that. And I can remember, you guys, it was only maybe about 6, 7 years ago. It's sad that it still goes on today. I went on an audition. I killed it. And I asked my manager, how come I didn't even get a call back? And the casting director said, well, she did a great job, but we couldn't get past her hair. It was such a distraction. So you can imagine me going, what the hell? You're talking about who I am as a real person. Wait a minute. This is me. So you're saying me being me is a distraction? That's the reason why I really love these awesome curly bloggers. Instagrams. Because they're actually, celebrating and helping society learn to embrace what God gave us.
You know, one more thing. Tam, when I have headshots. I need to bring those headshots.
Yeah.
We'll do a throwback. And when in my hair, it was little, I call it the little esterol afro. I could not get anything. I could not get booked. I mean, I would not get booked at all. And I was going in killing the auditions, but they would not book me. The minute I put some straight hair on, I got booked my first commercial. I got booked. So it's like sometimes you have to assimilate if you want to work.
That's
I mean,
so
do I not work or do I not eat? How many sisters out there, I see you with your natural hair, have been judged? Round of applause.
I just think that's so crazy. In this study, they specifically said this one quote, which was that the white women felt that the hair was not
sexy.
Not sexy and not attractive, right? And they're okay with saying that. You know how crazy I would look sitting up here saying, well, I don't find stereotypically what white, stringy, straight, greasy hair looks like. Could you imagine, like, how nuts that would sound to actually say, well, white hair is whack to me. They got like 3 strands of hair. Like, what? Like,
that's
stringy, greasy hair.
This is why, though.
You know, they gotta wash their hair. A lot of my white girlfriends have to wash.
I only wash my hair
their hair every day because it gets greasy. Well, and if they don't, by the end of the week, it gets stringy and greasy. How rude would I sound saying that?
This is why I applaud women like my friend Tamara, Alicia Keys, Tracy Ellis Ross, all these women.
Lupita.
Yes, Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes.
Who just wear, because you look at those women who represent carefree, sexy, natural beauty and tell me that they don't look beautiful.
Tamara and Ellis Ross, they have the good curly hair.
No.
They don't got the me and Lonnie curly hair that we talking about.
But
they got the one that's a little least offensive. Like, when you get into, like, my husband, he tells me all the time that he loves, like, when I have my natural, he's like, babe, I love your hair. Why don't you wear it like that? But it's hard to maintain natural hair. The products are super expensive, more than any other hair products out there, and you have to do so much. If I wash my hair every day, I would never get anywhere. It literally takes hours to wash my hair. I have to part it in sections, brush it, hold that part, and team that part for a little while.
Put that pomade on it.
It's crazy. So, there's different textures of curly hair.
So how do we normalize?
Some of them are more offensive than others.
How do we normalize all types of natural hair?
I think we're seeing that curly hair movement right now.
Yes.
If I'm honest.
We're in that time, and I celebrate every moment we see it.
Yes, what do we do to make
That's
it
what we have to
Keep curling your hair however you want.
I know. I think you should let people be who they want to be and wear the hair they want to be and accept who they are. I think that's I don't think it's, we ain't got to normalize nothing. It's just, if I want to wear my hair straight, don't talk about me. If I want to take this off and wear it, don't talk about me. I mean, because like what you said, it was interesting. They thought it was unsexy. They only say that because they can't have hair like ours. You know?
You can always wear your hair straight.
Because Michelle Obama always wore her hair natural. And
she looked great. She looked great.
Her hair be bouncing and weaving all day.
That's the thing about us, and I love it, us as African-American and black women, we have so many different types of cultures and so many types of grades of hair and curls and things like that people are trying to figure us out. You're never going to figure us out. Just accept us. That's all you got to do. Stop.
If you find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, scared to check your bank account every morning, you're probably not alone. But according to writer Emily Torres, there's hope. Emily says that being broke can actually be one of the best things to ever happen to you. In an Elite Daily article, Emily says that being broke taught her how to budget, how to have humility, and how to say no, and how to be a cost-effective, creative cook. So, do you ladies agree that being broke can actually be a good thing?
Yes and no.
Right. Yes and no?
Yes, because I think when you're no longer broke, you actually appreciate the things that you have, how hard you worked, and you do get very creative and you do learn how to budget. But when you're in it, it don't feel so great. Take it from me. No, when you're, there's a difference. I think there are levels to being broke. Like when you broke and you hungry, that is not fun, okay? Now, granted, I do agree that, like they said, when you get to a certain place, you appreciate everything because you worked really hard for it and you appreciate all the little things.
Well, you know, when I was in college, I was broke. And that, you get, when she say creative, you get creative because you don't have the money.
Yes, spam can go a long way.
That lotion, I would put some water in my lotion.
Water and ketchup?
Yeah. You know,
water in dishwashing detergent?
Water helps a lot. Thank you, God, for water.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The ultimate extender, water.
My parents always grew up, you know, I don't know if we were broke because my parents did a great job of not telling us stuff, so we we weren't in fear. But I knew because sometimes that dishwashing liquid was a little watery. I knew Mom and I, like, you know, filled it up. But here's what I love about growing up like that. I am not afraid of money today because I worked so hard to get to where I am now. I know how to make it and get back to where I am. I think that's a scary place to be if you don't understand to become humble in order to not depend so much on money to make it through the day.
You don't know how to simplify.
We were happy and poor. Most of my life, you know, the majority of my life I was broke. I grew up poor. Like, I was definitely not raised, you know, with any color spoon in my mouth. We had plastic utensils on numerous occasions. But I think that it makes you not just appreciate what you have now, it makes you want to work more, even once you have it. I have arguments with my husband all the time. He'd be like, babe, we're not broke. I'd be like, but we could be one day. So, you know, I am always preparing to, like...
That's true. You always live in that mentality.
To, like, hold on. It could happen, you know, because I've been there before. And I think sometimes when people have never experienced... Now, I'm kind of with Adrian, though. If you are broke and then you eventually are not broke anymore, it's okay. But to just be stuck in this broke phase is not beneficial at all. It's actually detrimental to your health. Like, there was times I was like, oh my God, please.
No,
if I eat one more mayonnaise sandwich, I'm gonna die. How about walking because you don't have bus fare?
I used to have to walk to school. See, that's why I have money now, and I thank goodness for that. But I always think in my head that if something should happen, I'm okay, because I know what it's like to not have nothing, and I know I can survive with the little.
I know how to survive without the dry.
Exactly.
You guys, we forgot to tell you about our friend Beta Fish. He's here today, too. Check him out.
I think he's feeling me. Like, he's been giving me the eye all day.
I see that, yes. All right, let's get back into some girl chat now. Nicki Minaj is known for putting out some dope rhymes, but lately, she's been dropping rules all over Twitter. Nicki recently tweeted some rules she has if you want to text her, and it seems like she's not playing, people. Because Nicki tweeted, quote, if you ever text me and say KK instead of OK, I'll block you. You could have easily said K if you want to be cool and abbreviate. Nicki also said, quote, if you ever text one paragraph as a bunch of different one-line texts, I'll block you. You could have easily texted all 5 lines as one long text. Lord. So, are you ladies as strict as Nicki when it comes to texting? Yes?
No.
I kind of get the second one she's talking about. The ones where somebody texts a long
And it keeps
paragraph.
going through your phone like beep,
Bing,
beep,
bing,
beep,
bing,
beep,
bing,
beep.
bing, bing.
That's kind of annoying.
What is that? Why do people do that?
I think they're having like afterthoughts after they send text.
Yeah.
I never have that because before I press send, I reread it, I proofread it, especially with this autocorrect. It'll have you say some crazy stuff.
Yes.
So you have to reread it, and then I punctuate and do things like that. So personally,
check for grammatical errors.
I do. It's bad. I use semicolons and everything. Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve is when someone doesn't text you back, but you see them on Instagram and Twitter.
But will you block them?
No.
Adrian!
But I have the opposite pet peeve to that because when people see me on Instagram and Twitter and then they start texting me, that gets me even more annoyed. Like,
Really?
Like, yeah, because you see that I'm doing something, or if I'm on live, now that they have the live, and you try to call me while I'm on live, why would you do that? You see I'm in a deep conversation on my live. Why would you try to call me?
Oh,
like,
that has to be so annoying. But see,
Really?
Tam doesn't block. Do you block people for
I
that?
wouldn't block.
No, I block people for a living. That's my. I get empowered by the block. Like I get like chills. I'm like.
So wait,
Yes.
have any of you other girls ever blocked someone on your phone? Because some people I get blocking on Instagram, but now you guys, there's actually a feature on your phone where you can block them, and when they call you, they're blocked.
I just put a really funky ringtone to their name, so whenever they call you, mine plays funeral music. Yes.
No, I always add a name. I change the
Done.
name to something like "Do not answer," "idiot,"
Yes.
"stupid," "jerk," something like that, and then I
Yes.
know. But what I don't like about the texting, especially in tweets, especially if you're trying to read me, are the typos. Okay, learn what 2, 2, and 2, which one to use. That's what gets me.
The worst is there, and there, or your and your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I prefer to call. I think texts drag out conversations. Like you can get a whole text conversation that took 2 hours done in 30 seconds in a phone call.
Right.
But also with text, you get to really learn the intelligence of the people. Like, like you realize how dumb some people are. When they be like, because I know you didn't just say that to me. And you be like,
no. One time,
that wasn't a typo. You meant that.
I saw a message from a girl that said she is stalking me, and it said STOCKING.
Like,
Sweetheart, this is not a grocery store. We are not stocking up food. Stalking, STALKING.
Yes.
Well, that's why it's real easy when those type of people try to come at me. I'm like, they can't even read.
outta
Well,
here.
it ain't worth my time.
Yes.
Block.
Or does anybody have friends that overly use Bitmojis? The picture of that picture doesn't look like you. Why are you stuck on that?
I like Bitmoji.
Oh my God, Adrian.
So do I, Adrian.
It's like, cool. Yeah, let's go. It doesn't
They're
look like
just using the whack ones. There's some really good ones, like the one where she's naked with all the hearts.
Yes.
Don't act like you
I
ain't
know
seen that one.
that
That's
You
a
gotta
good
yes.
decipher
I
what
do.
you're saying. It's like, just put it in
I think
words.
it's
Exactly
cute.
are you sending that emoji for? Who are you sending that to?
That's what
Be
I'm
like,
saying.
boo, I'm ready.
Our next guest is a great actor who's done everything from dancing on Broadway to playing Taserface in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy sequel. And right now, you can watch him in his breakout role as Toby, the hopeless romantic on NBC's hit show, This Is Us. Please welcome Chris Sullivan.
Peep these shoes, man. This
Yes,
boy is
come through
flossing.
fashion.
Yes.
Wow. Love it. Remy, are you here for it?
I'm here.
The shoe
Floor
guy.
shine.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Chris, welcome to the show.
Guys, thanks for
No,
having
you don't
me.
understand. I'm going crazy because I am obsessed with you on This Is Us.
Thank you so much.
Oh my, but you just walked out and I was like, wait, I know TV is supposed to add 10 pounds, but you look different.
I do. I wear a costume in the show that puts on a good amount of weight.
A fat suit?
Wow.
I'm being lied to? Toby has a fat suit
Some on television is a lie?
Shut up. They made fun of me because I'm just like, I'm so excited to meet Toby. They're
She's so excited.
Chris. I'm like, yeah, but Toby's coming out on the show, and I'm just so excited.
I'm so glad.
Love that character.
Thank you very much.
So
Thank
welcome,
you.
welcome,
And
welcome.
congratulations on the show being a hit.
Major.
Well, when you did the pilot for This Is Us, did you like have any inkling that it was going to be so huge?
You know, when we all read it, we knew that we had a special episode of television, but there's so much that goes into making a television show a success. So we just kind of took it one step at a time and did it as good a job as we could on the pilot, and let Dan Fogelman, the creator, and all the writers kind of take it from there.
And we love your character, Toby, and your love interest, Kate, which is played by Chrissy Matson. She came on the show.
Yes.
Love her.
Rad.
But when you guys did this role, did you ever anticipate of becoming America's most favorite couple?
Yes.
You know, in reading the scripts, I knew that Dan and the writers had created a really sincere couple who were struggling with some difficult issues and who were trying to be vulnerable with each other and be honest with each other. And I knew that it was a lovely relationship.
But they gave you some smooth lines, though.
Come on.
Ooh, and you deliver them, too.
Come on. The writing is so good, I didn't even have to try.
That is. We're about to play one of our favorite games. Let's get shoutrageous.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, Chris, I know you're our guest and everything, but it's about to get ugly because we are very competitive people.
We are.
They're about to go down.
Like we scared.
Let them know.
Okay.
All right,
Take
Remy.
this L.
Games.
I don't even know them.
You guys
I don't know them
are
at
whack.
all right now.
Real serious.
Remy, Tam, and I will take on Chris, Lonnie, and Adrian. You guys know that we're all a little bit competitive.
A little
but
bit.
we all know that we are going to win this, right, audience? Right? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Chris, Lonnie, and I know we got this.
Let her know, Munchkin. Today, we play one round of our app, and whichever team scores the most points will score a special prize for the audience. So, are we ready, audience?
Thank us in advance.
All right.
Thank us in advance.
All right, Chris, Lonnie, Aid, your topic is worst foods to eat before a date.
Oh.
Okay?
Garlic.
Ready, go.
Garlic.
Onions.
Broccoli.
Tacos.
Broccoli.
Salsa.
Poppy seeds.
Nachos with cheese.
Any
a tuna
type of
fish
liquor.
Sandwich. Tuna
Italian
fish sandwich.
food.
Onion,
Tuna.
garlic. What's smelly? Hot sauce.
Sushi, wasabi.
Sushi.
Popsicles.
Popsicles.
Fish.
Got fish.
Fish.
Tuna
beef,
fish,
chicken.
onions.
Beef,
Hot dog,
asparagus.
hot dog.
Beans,
Hot dog.
A donut.
You shouldn't be eating before a date at all.
Anything. Okay.
You guys did pretty well.
All right, you did pretty well.
That was pretty good. Okay.
All right,
did
which
too.
ones did they get? The ones
5
you
out of
did
10.
get were beans, onions, garlic, fish, and broccoli. The ones you didn't get was curry, eggs, spinach, which I think is random. You
Oh, 'cause
said
you said
sometimes
it's in your
whose
teeth.
team are you
Trick-
rooting for?
Trick. What?
Corn
Which one?
and ribs.
It's a trick question. You shouldn't be eating before a date anyways.
Boom. Okay,
Yeah,
there's another
exactly.
answer.
So
So
smart.
your
Really, really
team
true.
got a total of 25 points.
That's really good. That's pretty good. All right.
All right, send the phone on over here.
All right.
Here we
You can do
go.
this, Remy.
What
can
is
do it.
their topic?
Their topic is name popular boy bands.
And
NSYNC.
NSYNC, New
What-
Kids on the Block,
New
Jackson
Edition.
5,
New Edition, Boyz II Men.
Blackstreet,
Yes.
5 degrees, 9 degrees, 3 degrees.
Backstreet Boys,
One of those degrees.
Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
What's the one with
The
the
5
degrees?
heartbeats, the Temptations.
92 degrees.
No.
92, 90
What's
degrees.
the 3? What's the 3 boys?
New Kids on the Block.
What's the one that,
Yeah,
that was it?
Bell Biv DeVoe.
No.
What
Bell
was the
Biv
other-
DeVoe. Jackson
No.
5. ABC,
Yes, you got that.
Jackson
New
5.
Edition.
BBD.
Boys to Men.
Boyz II Men.
Boys to
Got that
Men.
already.
ABC.
LSG.
New Kids on the Block.
They beat us
New
by
Kids on the
one.
Block. New Kids on the Block.
I think
It was-
they beat
it
us
was
by
done.
one.
New Kids.
That was okay.
I was a huge boy.
How did they do? You guys did well.
These are the ones that you got. You got Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, the Jackson 5, New Edition, Boyz II Men. What you didn't get was One Direction, Jonas Brothers,
Oh, that's
5
wow.
Seconds of Summer, and Big Time Rush. Do you accept these answers?
The white ones.
Sure.
Y'all needed him on y'all team.
Like all the white.
Darn it!
But we beat them.
Y'all beat us. 35.
Say the point where we say that part. That part.